Welcome back to GM Worldwide Radio. This is Unfiltered, presented by Street Smart Society. Again, if you need any video editing or graphic arts or design needs, please hit up Street Smart Society for any of that. This is the first show of the week. We just got done with the NFL weekend, a bunch of shows over the weekend, and, controversy, because the NFL can't just go 1 week without some controversy. But we're going to start off first with the local news. Does Ben Roethlisberger still have it?
Yes.
Yeah. He goes for at least every 2 to 3 years. It seems like
he does this every year. He'll have one really, really, really bad game.
Usually it's not against
the Jaguars. Yes, it is. It's always against a team that is 0-4, 1-3, whatever it may be.
I think the Jaguars leading the AFC South.
But their run defense is are they really? What's the record?
I need to know what's going on with them. It's not just their record, it's the entire AFC South.
Yeah.
Tennessee lost. Houston, I think, they lost. Yeah, even though Deshaun Watson went for the back-to-back five touchdown games, he lost.
Thanks to Will Fuller, too. He had 2 touchdowns on 2
Told
catches.
you Will Fuller's good. We had a side conversation about Will Fuller, and he was acting like he
I picked him up. I'm scared to start him, though. He only had like 2 catches, but they were both touchdowns.
And then I don't know what did the Colts win this weekend?
The Colts won. They beat San Francisco.
So I think everybody's either 3-2 or 2-3.
Wait, no, Colts beat 26-23.
Because I started T.Y. Hilton. He had 7 catches for 177 yards, something like that.
So I think everybody in the AFC South is in that same either 2-3 or 3-2 boat.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the Jacksonville Jaguars have the tiebreaker.
I'm pretty sure the AFC South has been the worst division in the AFC forever.
He has a point.
They're not good ever. As a whole.
If I think about it, the only 2 teams.
Colts were good for a minute. Titans were good in the early 2000s.
I was going to say, those are the only 2 teams out of the division that ever made the Super Bowl.
Houston, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville was cool in the first years, I guess.
Early. That was
Mark Brunell and Fred Taylor.
The division wasn't made until 2001. Before that, the Jags were in the AFC Central or the AFC East.
Okay.
So, but right now, the Jacksonville Jaguars are 3-2 ahead of the AFC South. Everybody else is 2-3. Everybody else is 2-3.
Makes about sense. It's been division games recently, huh?
For them, yeah.
The beginning of the year, I think everybody plays division games. A couple of them, at least 2.
I think the only you're right. Everybody's played them. Well, I don't know about the Cardinals. I haven't seen the Cardinals play a lot of the division games.
Because they're butt beside they're David Johnson. They're tough. They're hard to watch.
Right now, I can't watch that team.
Their defense is not good. That, I don't know what the hell's going on.
It's not the same defense from before. You've seen in previous years,
So the Jets, I think, have won. They won this weekend, so that's their 3rd win.
Jets beat the Browns. Cleveland. Never disappoint, guys. It's always fun watching you.
So Josh McCown on that W?
Yeah, Josh McCown. Everybody picked him up in fantasy this year.
Did they really?
Or this week.
Oh.
He's a big fantasy. He's a big fantasy pickup this week.
Especially with the bye weeks, like Matt Ryan bye week, a couple other bye weeks.
He played the Browns. There's a lot of bye weeks. Denver was off. Atlanta was off. The Saints were off. That's all high powered. That's a good offenses. Denver.
I saw some people starting Trevor Siemian. I don't know if I want to personally, but I saw it.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. But, man, I had to sit them all. I had to sit C.J. Anderson, Denver's D, and Demaryius Thomas in my one that got hurt. I took the elbow in that one. Actually, I'm up by 2, but he has your boy Thielen tonight. Everybody got Thielen. I need Latavius Murray tonight, guys.
I think you can do it. If he's starting
with new Minnesota running back Latavius Murray taking over for your man Dalvin Cook what did he do? Tore his ACL? Done.
Yeah, it's a wrap. At the beginning of the season, if I told you that, and I said this last week, I'm going to keep on saying this, that one of the New York teams will be 3-2 tied for the lead in their division, and the other one will be 0-4 and figuring out if they're about to go get a new quarterback.
They both need a quarterback.
That's true, but the Jets are tied for the division lead with the Patriots and the Bills.
Really?
Everybody's 3-2. The Dolphins are 2-3, or the Dolphins are 2-2. They had their bye week already. But so in all technical purposes, it's a full tie in the AFC East.
Yeah,
because
they're like the South. They're They're a little shaky. Who's on there? The Bills.
I mean, like the Patriots are usually
The
the
Bill.
dominators.
Everybody's 3-2 except the Dolphins.
But they're 2-2, and in a weird sense that they have the same amount of losses, so it kind of counts out that way.
Right, because the week 1.
Right, which that's not their fault.
Jay Ajayi, come on, man.
All right.
Look at that.
You know what, man? Shout out to Malachi. I feel like I think he just wanted us to do this for like a few minutes while we're doing this guessing. And then he wanted to get the old reveal, like, I already had y'all locked up like that. Why you just trust me like this? Damn. Another shout out to Malachi, because this is clutch. Yeah, man, like I said, these divisions are a little different. Like, I wish I probably am on video predicting these divisions earlier, like back in August, and I bet they're completely wrong.
Yeah.
Outside of the, no, they're completely wrong. No. I actually think the AFC North might have been where I was cool. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if the records would have been the same, but I had to believe that the Steelers and Ravens were going to be the class.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Steelers and Ravens are either.
And
first or
the
second.
NFC North, I never believed in any of those teams.
No.
Outside of the Packers, no.
Yeah. Lions are all right this year, 3-2.
Yeah, and they lost close to the Panthers, and I think both the Panthers and Lions aren't that different.
Vikings are the all right team.
Hey, man, until Sam Bradford comes back, I
I
don't
think
believe
he
in
was
Matt Castle.
practicing this week.
Sam Bradford was practicing.
Yeah.
That's
Really?
exactly how I feel. Then it's one trip and a knee injury, and it's over.
He's
Yeah,
gonna just like
right.
he'll look to the left and
He was such a beast at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Speaking of
it's just like this is really disappointing.
Hey,
Like,
he was rookie of the year at the Rams, man. I had a jersey. Like I said, I bought the jersey.
Yeah,
I don't have no more.
that was it. That was probably his first and last good, really good year.
That was his only good year.
Damn.
That was his only, because that was the year that they lost to the Seahawks in the year the Seahawks made the playoffs with a losing record, and then Marshawn Lynch made the Saints look like his bitch.
Yeah.
That was that year.
Marshawn Lynch. Speaking of, what's up with him?
It's a wrap.
You think it's done? He's done?
I think the Raiders is a horde.
Yeah.
no,
like-
all right. Well, okay, we have EJ Emmanuel. I'm not too happy about this.
You know, I didn't know he was on the team until like a couple days ago.
Last week. He
Let's-
was in the game last week.
Yeah. Let's all revel on how bad that quarterback class year that EJ Manuel came out was.
EJ Manuel came out. What pick was he? He was up
He was
there.
the first quarterback, but he was
Yeah.
like the 19th. Because remember, that was the year Geno Smith came out.
That was okay. Geno Smith wasn't anybody else around.
Maybe Matt Barkley.
Matt Barkley.
That's not
I think
good.
Nick Foles was part of that.
He might have been the best quarterback out of that draft class. Huh?
Hmm.
And he doesn't even have a job right now.
That's crazy.
I'm sure he's a backup somewhere, but if I can't figure out what team you're backing up, you don't got a job.
Yeah.
Foles, is he in St.
I'm-
Louis?
No, we got rid of him last
Yeah.
year
Okay, so then he doesn't have a job at this point.
in Los Angeles.
Yeah. If he was on the Rams and you can't start over Goff
Hey, Goff has been balling up until yesterday.
until yesterday. Who'd they play?
The Seahawks.
He was gonna be like, he was like,
Seahawks
they were
defense played
winning.
good.
They were winning the
Oh.
Rams, and he was like, oh, if we win it, then
Oh,
we'll
Nick
be the
Foles
team.
is back on Philadelphia. He's backing
Do
up Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
But no, I said a straight up no on everything. I don't care if they won 9-6. If the Rams had found a way to win yesterday, none of y'all would have been able to tell me shit for the rest of the year. They could have still figured out a way to finish 8-8. Y'all still wouldn't have been able to tell me shit.
The Rams. I'm not talking about the Rams.
They're still leading the division.
Well, it's the first time since
2000.
1999.
No. Again, we went to the Super Bowl in 05. In 03. Like, I feel like people forget we was in the Super Bowl in 03.
Did you?
Little Prince. Never hurt nobody.
Speaking of Prince, we finally got the photos. Photos have been found with Prince and a basketball. We've never had these pictures.
The Charlie Murphy
We
stories.
knew about the hoop game, but we never had photographic evidence of the hoop game.
Game.
Like, yeah,
Blouses.
check out the unfiltered page. We got some pictures of Prince dribbling the ball and all that shit. Like I said, we never had the photo proof.
He was light skinned. He might have been nice. Yeah, you don't even know. Yeah.
I'm thinking he was Jason Kidd before Jason Kidd.
Shoot the J. Shoot it. That shit was funny as fuck. I was just talking about Dave Chappelle, man. That shit was funny back in the day.
Oh yeah,
I was in my high school. Y'all was some young bucks.
that was a
Fuck. Single digits.
Single
Yeah, definitely single digits.
Yeah.
Man, I was in like 10th, 9th, 10th grade, maybe 11th. I don't want to talk about. Okay, that's Prince.
That's Prince.
Let me see that.
That's like 1988.
There is Prince. I mean, he got a little and form, I guess.
Again, that's the issue with Prince is like you go up the ball. Like, y'all keep on like we always like Prince, but it's like you still got to deal with somebody in leather
leather everything.
Yeah, leather everything and like a belly shirt. It's not a belly shirt, but it's too tight.
He got a.
Oh no, this ain't a hoop court, but still. And no. Come on, Charlie Murphy's story made it sound like he still wore that shit on the hoop court.
He probably did.
Murphy,
that was at their
music days, but when he played for the school, you know.
He said so. Injuries.
Last night.
Everybody's hurt.
Everybody is hurt. Whoever has Dalvin Cooks, Odell Beckham.
Every
I think
receiver.
Odell Beckham's done.
Every receiver. No. If
Broken
you saw him
ankle.
get carted off crying, he's done.
Broken.
He's
done forever.
Because the way he broke it, I heard that was like if that's the ankle, like you're fucked. You can't run like that.
Huh.
I mean, that's a lot of. Just
he doesn't think he's gonna be good again at all.
He's gonna be the same Odell.
Oh,
That's one injury like that.
That sucks.
You can't be Adrian Peterson.
I can't.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tearing your ACL and breaking your ankle. But you still got to move on. I see what you're saying. You got to be able to shift and move on both of them.
Like that's the biggest thing when you're a receiver.
That would suck, man. I like Odell Beckham's probably my favorite receiver.
He's
So tight end.
That'd be even worse. That'd be way worse.
gonna get bigger, and
I don't even know I don't even have a favorite player anymore.
who
What am I gonna do?
There's nobody out there.
The best receiver right now, I think, is AJ Green. To be honest with
In
you,
the NFL.
Yeah.
Julio Jones still do anything?
he got hurt. He's questionable. Everybody got hurt,
Yeah,
man.
Jordy Nelson. I feel like we don't show no love to Jordy Nelson.
Jordy Nelson, he's been killing. I looked up his stats today. He gets like 20 points a week.
Honestly, that's something I like.
That sounds like normal Jordan.
Because I feel like ever since he got hurt, 2 years ago, we just haven't not paid attention.
Yeah, we haven't
Jordy
really-
Nelson.
Because he's been injury prone and he gets hurt all the fucking time.
That's true.
Every season, Jordy Nelson gets hurt.
Yeah.
He's like Danny Amendola every fucking season.
Oh shit!
Danny
Broke my
Amendola.
hand. I did this.
He's a walking leg. He's just a
I got a
leg.
concussion. I started him this week and he got me 15 points.
Yeah, that's
He's playing that Edelman role, and I love that. I love that. Julian Edelman is my man. He gets you fucking 8 catches for 70 yards,
Why is
80
anybody out here
yards.
trying to trade that Gillisley dude? Like, is it
Gillisley's a bum. I tried to let him go for Tevin Coleman and with Broncos defense. I'm like, please, I don't just get because he doesn't. They don't. New England doesn't run the ball as it is.
Nope.
No,
They use 4 running backs.
I'm one of them.
And here, Gronk, Cooks, Amendola. They use all these passing, but they don't run the ball. They don't even run the ball when they're in the red zone. If they're on the goal line, that's the only time Gillisley's getting a rock. He gets it, but he's what? 10 carries for 50 yards. That's it every week. 5 points, 4 points, 5 points. That's it. Trust me, I have him and I start him. 5 points.
To switch over to the college side of things, it was just a bad weekend in Pittsburgh sports altogether, even though I think the Pens got to win this weekend. Pitt lost to Syracuse 27-24, and can we all say that Heinz Field will be empty on Sundays for the rest of the year?
For the first time of 5 years, something like that?
Yeah, first time in 5 years.
Jesus.
Um,
Syracuse ain't been good since Donovan McNabb
Damn.
that's true.
and Marvin
Yeah.
Harrison.
I-
Back in the day.
Like shit.
and then
Shit is right.
true. And then on the smaller college news, WMU, if you don't know what that is, it's Western Michigan University, and Buffalo went to 7 overtimes.
Damn.
And
Right.
after the first overtime, the wildest thing happened. The person that scored, I think it was the tight end for Western Michigan University, they scored the touchdown in the first overtime. People forget that it goes back and forth in college. So the tight end's sister somehow ran out onto the field and was hugging her brother, and the game was not over.
Huh.
Now, on everything, she should be happy that that team still won because Western Michigan still won.
Uh-huh.
Think about how embarrassing that would have been if they lost. Because it's college and it's small college, when I saw the video, it just seems like they made her go back into the stands.
I don't care. I'm about 10 yards.
10 yards. Yeah.
Back. You didn't take it back for that one.
Hey, they do have the rule in college where if you celebrate before you score, they can take the touchdown away.
Yeah, I've heard of that, but I didn't. Has that ever happened?
Yes, it's happened a couple times. It's not them. I don't agree with it. Like I think I could have took it in that specific play, but
like if you go ahead and you're like 1 yard line, you go ahead, you have 20 yards and you're already almost at the touchdown. You're already celebrating right there. Just like a couple, like maybe a couple yards from the end zone. Like
I mean, like, what is celebrating? What is
Yeah,
celebrating
I've seen that.
for?
We can talk about that.
what'd you say? I thought Melly got knows.
Say it. Say it.
No, I'm just saying, what did they consider excessive celebrating before?
Yeah.
It's like pointing at the dude, but like chasing behind you.
That's like doing the Heisman or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in college. Not in college.
Okay, fully. Would you like? First
Yeah, you can't be up as.
First thing. Shout out to Nelson Aguilar because I saw his touchdown this weekend. He basically straight up turned football into and one basketball on somebody this weekend. He caught the ball, turned around, juke dude, went up like 5. He was like a 9-yard touchdown run, but it was the sickest thing I've ever seen. Then
I have to look this up.
Then he fully turns around and like passions of Christ into the end zone. Like turnarounds and falls into the end zone on dude. And Nelson Aguilar has been a bust for about 2 years. Yeah. So like for you to do that, like I like the fact that it looked sick, but you were supposed to be way doper.
Yeah, you really were. With Philly?
Yeah, he's still in Philly. Shout out to the Indianapolis Colts because I hate their ownership, but shout out to the Indianapolis Colts for doing the right thing. They debuted the Peyton Manning statue this weekend outside of Lucas Oil Stadium.
We were just talking about this because I was like, I feel like Peyton Manning wouldn't want to go back to the organization ever again after this. Like you were taken away from the team, like you were pretty much told to retire.
Yeah, it was okay.
And then they like make a statue, like I feel like the phone call would have been like, oh hey, Peyton, don't hang up. We made a statue. Like
Was he there? I didn't watch it.
Yeah, Peyton was there.
Okay.
Peyton was there.
Mike Pence left after he saw that the players were kneeling.
Also, I keep on warning y'all.
What a bitch.
Mike Pence is worse than Donald Trump.
Fuck you, Mike Pence.
Like y'all, I let people know that all the time. They're like, impeach Trump. I'm like, you know what happens when you impeach the president? Y'all just get the vice president. There ain't no new.
I don't want him. I don't want. Fuck. We're fucked. Yeah. We're fucked.
You know what's really bad? And I'm like, y'all need to just get all the way down to the Speaker of the House because I'm at the point where like Paul Ryan's probably
CNN.
Oh no, I thought
this is falling.
Oh,
you're now president.
Yeah, that's like we need to that's a succession of like the fourth person in line. I think he's either the third or fourth person in line. But it's like that bad in the White House where like because Paul Ryan's like the first person in line that's an actual politician to me.
Yeah. So I hate politics, just so you guys know.
Yeah, but I'm at the point where
you guys take over.
Oh no, I hate politics too. But like, I'm at that point where it's like I'd rather have an actual politician at this point instead of just like the dude from not the office from Dude Up. What was Trump's show? The Apprentice.
Yeah, you're fired.
Yeah.
You better not. Like.
And again, I think we talked about this earlier this year, but the University of Iowa has been making great waves this season. They built their children's hospital adjacent to the stadium. I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago. And they started a new tradition after the end of first half every game. The crowd turns to the hospital and waves to all the kids in the children's hospital.
Can they see it?
Yeah. And then this week, for the first time, they had the band actually join in on the fun and made the band basically make a giant hamburger helper looking hand and wave. Like, how bands make shapes and stuff on the field? The band shaped themselves as a hand and waved to the kids at the children's hospital.
That's heartwarming, man.
Yeah.
Makes me feel fuzzy inside.
And again, there's rules to this at the hospital. The rules are during the game day, only the kids, the staff, and the family of the kids in that wing of the hospital, because obviously it's like half the building can see the stadium. But like I said, it's sick how they built it. Like when you see a picture of Iowa Stadium, the hospital is basically like in the same, like around Heinz Field, it's that physical close. It's closer
I'm about to get fucked up and go to the hospital. You get free tickets for Saturday. You ain't got to pay. You can see all the Big Ten games or the Big 12.
Like, you know what's probably the worst? Think about like if your dad get down to the games, like I'll see if he's got tickets. And then we're gonna take come here. Hey, his arms broken. His arms broken. Get him up to that floor where you can see the game. His arms broken. You see it real bad. That's what's gonna happen. So there's gonna be some brutal.
That's a big charger.
I would be.
It is.
See, you're a parent. And that's what we're like. Malachi's not a parent, so you would say some cold ass shit like, "Oh yeah, we get to pick what kid can get fucked up and the other."
Allowed cold shit, baby. I ain't got nothing.
All right.
To know that we know of. That we know of.
Woo! Don't be putting that on.
Oh shit.
Don't do that.
You've been around since the '80s.
Yeah, me too, man. Young bull. But Iowa State beat Oklahoma too on Saturday.
Yes.
Iowa State
put the flag down too. Oh, I think they had the least of chance of beating Oklahoma on everybody else on Oklahoma's schedule. Like the whole schedule, they put a percentage chance. That was the team that Oklahoma was supposed to beat the most.
A lot of shit went down last week. And who else? Michigan State beat Michigan at Michigan.
Hey, Harbaugh's record against Michigan State and Ohio State is 1-4.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the Big Ten, he's like 33-1.
Yeah.
So it's just a problem with that.
They lost at home. I watched like 3 interceptions in a row. It was bad. And then I watched Ben. Then I watched Ben on Sunday, which was even worse. Yeah.
Anytime you want to piss the other one off and not do anything in class, all you have to do is bring it to school.
Right.
Just flip. That alone, hearing that just made me think of YouTube. Just
Michigan State, man. I hate Michigan State in football.
I'm not a Big Ten fan.
No, I like Ohio State.
I don't like Ohio State.
I do. I fucks with them.
Yes, I know. We know
The Ohio State.
Ohio State. And Oregon. I fuck with Oregon too.
I'm an Oregon boy, but they got crushed by Washington State this weekend.
Yeah.
In them ugly ass jerseys.
What color?
The yellow ones. All yellow.
Yeah.
I think it was all my bad. All yellow with the white shoes.
Okay.
Because they get like I've started noticing that they count that as a difference in uniform, like when they switch out the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But no, like the whole weekend was wild. There was a couple other upsets too. After I think about it, was this Washington State beat Washington State beat Oregon.
Oregon, yeah.
San Diego State's still undefeated for the Boise State team of the year right now.
Who?
San Diego State, alma mater of Marshall Falk.
Who's that?
The only team playing in Qualcomm Stadium. That's the stadium the Chargers used to play in. So they're the only team playing in San Diego.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
They play in a former NFL stadium.
Huh.
But like I said, college it's looking interesting right now because I think outside of Clemson and Alabama, which is obvious, and I guess Penn State because they're undefeated, but they have like some iffy performances right now. Everything else is open. I don't trust Georgia at all. Like they got Georgia in the top 4.
Yeah.
I'm not a Georgia truster.
No.
They always end up losing. They'll lose even if they make it to the SEC championship game, they're gonna lose to Alabama in the SEC championship game.
Everybody's gonna lose to Alabama in the SEC championship.
Oh wait, there is one hope. Auburn's still undefeated. And Auburn is like the one team that somehow lucks up and beats Alabama in the Iron Bowl.
Iron Bowl. Yeah. But Alabama's gonna win it all again this year. That's what it is.
I don't like Nick Saban because he like bitched up on the Dolphins.
He's a beast though in college. I'd go back to college too if I'm gonna fucking win a championship once every 2 years. Like he wins it every year. Did they win it? No, Clemson won it last year. Huh?
Yeah, they only lost by like 2 points.
Yeah. Huh. Alabama's too good, man. Can't trust them.
That is true.
Miami beat
Miami beat Florida State. The U, that's the only team I put the word "the" in front of. The U.
The Ohio State University.
I said, y'all see the video of Michael Irvin damn near crying?
Michael
Irvin was up there losing it when they won. I think it's the first time they beat Florida State in like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
I
don't know about crying. He's probably sniffing powder. He's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Michael Irvin is probably one of the
out
of wide receivers. Is he the scariest wide receiver in NFL history? Like when he was playing?
No.
Like angry wise.
Angry wise, yeah, right.
Okay, couple with the 19 points on one side.
Scariest player or just wide receiver?
Wide receiver. Like out of wide receivers that you don't want to fight.
Fight?
Yeah.
Andre Johnson showed you.
Andre Johnson already told me.
Yeah, right.
You didn't hear the story. So what Michael Irvin was doing back in the day when he was playing football, not the Michael
drugs.
Irvin on TV.
That's what he was doing.
Drugs.
Hey man,
he's doing that Daryl Strawberry story.
None of y'all wanted to fight LT either, and he all that.
LT. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
drugs. That was all drugs.
They was all doing
I'll take
drugs.
all They was all doing
That's way different. Like, it was like you be fighting them dudes on coke. You also be out here fighting somebody for 5 hours straight.
Kill that motherfucker.
Basically.
How come he was doing this?
Oh no, he was known to get in fights like off the field. Like I mean, it was,
off the field. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't on field.
Brian Bosworth.
Like, because the person I always think of is Pierre Garçon, not Pierre, Percy Harvin. Percy Harvin was the one that
Anybody
everybody's
named
like,
Pierre, I don't think he's a threat.
no, Percy Harvin was the one that everybody's like, you don't want to fight Percy Harvin.
Really?
He fought as the assistant coach.
He was the one that was fighting the strength
knocking
coach.
out his teammates and breaking jaws and shit.
That was Percy Harvin.
Yeah.
Nah.
Percy Harvin.
Who you talking about? Football?
Yeah.
Percy Harvin was short. He fought the strength coach.
Who was the soccer damn other teammate in the locker room like 2 years ago?
That was LeGarrette Blunt, but he's not short.
No.
You have to look
Google
that
it.
But yeah, like I said,
Short motherfucker play for
let's see. If you say the team and Percy Harvin played on the team,
You could say Vikings.
One more time.
all right. What I'm saying is Percy Harvin's
No,
not
Percy Harvin.
okay.
All right.
Because that's the only short person. Percy Harvin that wasn't even 6 foot.
He's the only short person in the NFL, man.
Okay.
Like I said, you can't even remember the name. I got the name and the incident. He fought the strength coach. Who fights the strength coach?
Was it senior? His last name was
Steve
Senior?
Smith.
Steve Smith.
Thank you.
Which Steve Smith?
Now that motherfucker was
Yeah.
more knocking on. He got more of a.
I don't know. Odell Beckham plays pretty hard.
Wait, Panthers.
I don't
Steve
think.
Smith.
Yeah, he'd be crying too much. I don't think he's fighting nobody. Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh no, he ain't gonna find him.
He's
He breaking jaws. for
Nah.
Teammates. Like he punched
Steve
teammates
Smith.
Like his jaw, like that motherfucker fights.
Steve
I'd
Smith.
rather not fight him than.
He was aggressive.
Like I said, if you fight the strength coach, I ain't fighting you. Like you, the strength coach is the one person on the team that's supposed to be able to fight players.
He can lift them up. That don't mean he can fight,
Like, that's all the strength coaches is one of the old angry ex-players.
No,
right?
not in college. College strength coaches are usually dudes that just didn't make the NFL. Like they usually just take the best player that didn't make the NFL to come back and be the strength coach.
Makes sense. I'm not mad about that.
I mean,
Like the strength coach in college is usually like 28 years old.
Sorry, we just offended any strength coaches that.
You offended the strength coach.
I don't got no problem with y'all. Just
you-
letting you know.
Now there are some strength. I'm assuming there are some old strength coaches, like a Dick LeBeau strength coach that's out here just telling y'all how to throw medicine balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who else is out here?
we could always talk about him. We could be like, Hines was. I mean, he fought people pretty hard, and I think it was pretty fairly.
So how y'all? I mean, I guess y'all ain't.
Hines Ward was
I guess
a
the
good
problem
fighter.
ain't the same for y'all. But how y'all feel about Jeremy Lin and his hairdo?
He's an idiot.
That's cool.
I didn't like him when he had the mohawk. I didn't like him when
No,
he
that
was
mohawk was
on New
completely
York. I don't like him now. He looks like a ninja. Whoa!
No, his mohawk. If there was any cultural appropriation going on, y'all could have been mad about the mohawk. Because that mohawk, I think he had the Liberty spikes.
Yeah, they
Oh,
were
yeah.
terrible.
I don't think any.
They were like big too. Like it wasn't no regular. It was like up here. Like
Yeah, his mohawk was probably too wild for that. I'm more offended by the mohawk than I am the dreads. Like the dreads look like, you know what the dreads look like when you give a white person on 2K dreads
stupid.
and then you make them black. Like you just make the hair black. That's exactly what his dreadlocks look like.
So white people with dreadlocks.
Dante Sawyer.
It's a little
would you fight
weird.
him?
Dante, he was a killer. Literally.
I don't judge on
Ray Caruth,
I don't judge on culture.
killer.
Yeah.
Literally. Huh.
Yeah, I don't judge on. Even though I do not personally think that white people with dreadlocks, I don't think it looks good. But if you want to have it, you can have it. I'm not mad. I don't get on this thing about hairstyles being the cultures. Like, I'm just not into that. Like, if you want to have a hairstyle, you can have a hairstyle.
I mean, I agree with that, but I don't know. It looks weird.
I think white people.
It
with
don't
dreadlocks,
look good.
It doesn't look good.
No.
But if you want it, I'm not going to tell you not to do it because I'm
Right.
black.
Right.
Look, I mean, that's my thing. It's like because I'm black, I'm not going to like. That's not the reason I'm saying don't do it. I'm telling you not to do it because I don't think it looks good.
Right. You look dumb. Right. Cut that shit. What are you doing?
And that's the thing I'll give about Jeremy Lin. At least Jeremy Lin looks like real. Like it doesn't look like that weird. Like
Let me see.
oh yeah, his look like
I'm watching it, you know,
shit.
in
Yeah,
the league, you know, multicultural sport, but I got kind of.
like it just looks like I said. It looks like you did it to. Like I said, it looks like a video game. Like it looks like you just plopped a dreadlocks
He ain't
on
on
it.
down and got the tan and like he ain't got all that shit.
Oh no, if he came out with like a spray tan and dreadlocks, it'd be a problem.
Oh, all right. That'd be like I'm trying to get very.
I'm still working. Watch your fake dreads.
Yeah, he got extensions and shit.
I just try to let Fetty Wap be in the past, man. Like I don't, we don't talk about people from that era.
Oh shit.
Fetty Wap.
You're done.
What was that, 2 years ago?
Yeah, Fetty Wap's been out. Fetty Wap's been out of the game, and I'm happy he's out of the game.
No, he just dropped a new song.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like that doesn't look like
I don't know what the hell that is.
That's because he got that fade dread. Like, I thought about it, and I'm just gonna keep my whole joint together. I might like take the first layer off because you see how dudes have that, but I don't think I'll ever just Cassie my hair.
Yeah,
that's always weird to me. Because then you gotta. The reason I got dreadlocks is because all I want to do is get a lineup. I don't want to have to get full haircuts every fucking week.
Yeah.
I can get I got a lineup a couple days ago. That's cool, and I'm good. I mean, I still gotta wash my hair and get my hair twisted. It's like once a month. Wash my hair constantly. No,
he cleanses daily, guys.
No, I think there's a misconception about dreadlocks. After your hair is fully locked, you can wash your hair whenever you feel like it. It's just the beginning of getting them locked. Yes, you really shouldn't wash your hair for a minute, in a shower. But after this shit's in here like this, you can wash it any day. I feel like that was something people always like, oh, you don't wash your hair. Fuck no, it's just nasty. I like taking showers.
I love showering. You gotta wear a shower cap.
Yeah, I do wear a shower cap. I don't wash, like I said, I don't wash it every day. There's no point to that. It gets my hair dry. It dries out my scalp.
Huh.
But yeah, I do wear a shower cap. It is weird though, having to buy shower caps. Not gonna stunt.
You want to chat about the concert we saw last night?
Yes, we were down at Howler's last night, the home of the No Chill Battle League usually, but we were down there for Complex's release party for Scatterbrains. We started our doc series. We're not sure when we're going to be able to release the whole doc series, but we started our doc series with Charlie Slum. We followed him before the show and before, during, and after. We have full video of the show. So at some point when we get full videos of every artist out from Charlie Slum, Ups Mosley, Charlie, what was the other?
Charlie Massey.
Charlie Massey. The thing is, I don't want to call it. It's so close to
Charlie's.
Yeah, there was two Charlies.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'm joking.
Who else was there? Campiola was there.
Campiola.
Walkman. Remember, Walkman's the only 5-star review we had, so we got to see him in person. And Complex was there. Shout out to Joey Fax. He was supposed to be on the lineup, but he couldn't make it. He will still be here Saturday for Rob Rhodes in the High Level Lounge. So check that out. Joey Fax will probably have to answer about what happened this weekend. But at least, hey, Rob, I need you to ask him why he wasn't there. It's not a big deal, but if it's personal, we don't got to answer. But I'd like to know. I bought the ticket expecting a Joey Fats appearance.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been nice, but it was still a good show. Everybody turned out real well.
Also, look out for all right. The Wednesday before Thanksgiving, we got a Walkman interview coming. So he'll be here the Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Who?
Walkman, 15229, Westview's own. Yeah, we'll have him into the studio. Again, he's the first person to get a 5 out of 5 review on Rap Jury this year. So we definitely had to get him to come down.
Westview, huh?
Westview, we got a exclusive.
So we got the CD here. Let's say we got the whole track list. We'll say, hey man, one of the dopest rappers in the Berg, and he's still selling pizza. And it's not even a diss, man. He's very open about this. And again, everybody at the show was very open, very upcoming. We said we got all the pictures and stuff. We'll probably get those up after the show.
Little did you know that he has now a tramp stamp.
Okay, James, if you want to talk about this, put it out on your own, man. But if I bring it up, it's going to be like I was talking shit.
No, it was all fun and games because
not to Malachi.
Not to Malachi. I think he lost faith in me. I guess.
Nigga, you gave somebody a tramp stamp.
No, I was a part of it. I wasn't.
That's not what you did.
I did not.
You want to get on camera for this?
You did what?
I did not give anybody a tramp stamp.
You gave another man a tramp stamp?
Somebody else did it.
No, you didn't.
I did not.
Shit.
I held the underwear.
James, he's out here fucking
For
up,
the
guys.
camera.
Let me put it like this. I've never heard Malachi sound so concerned in his life until I heard him yell James. That's all I heard. They're doing all this thing about because there's a sticker for the show. And this girl walks up like, "You want a sticker?" And he's like, "I don't want." He's like, "I can put it on my." He's like, "We can put it."
He
on your
still
phone."
got him.
Yeah. It's the same.
No. These are one of these stickers.
No, it's this one. It's this one because they couldn't get it off the. It's like
crack kills. So he said, "Oh, crack kills. I want it as a tramp stamp."
Yeah, that's what Walkman did.
So the girl said, "Okay."
And they were gonna
pull it off. So as they're pulling it off, and he turns around and put it on his back, who grabs his drawers to help make it? This motherfucker. So
you pulled a man's pants down.
No, the drawers.
Just the drawers.
He pulled his underwear down.
Crack, just a little crack that you can see.
Oh, come on, man.
He danced around and sweated off this motherfucker with 2 perfectly fine females here who could have did that.
Right.
And the best part of it again is
Show
was
the
hearing
crack.
Malachi in the back, James. Like it was like he was the most terrified. James. It was funny as shit. All I heard is James. I'm like, what happened?
Because it's too late. Once you see it, I can't take that back. So I'm trying to stop you. But
It already happened.
He pulled my man's.
holding on to all these walls.
James pulled
For
down
a picture, it was
Walkman's
worth it.
underwear
We're not
to
friends.
so the butt crack could show while the ladies put a tramp stamp on him.
Yes.
I have the picture here if you want to see it.
Oh Lord.
Did you wash your hands after that?
No, you got happy y'all up.
He
Yeah, he
ate.
got you up too.
No, you didn't.
You got on the car.
Oh,
Gonna fight for
we I'm good.
it. Look at this walking with it. So,
Oh
you
no.
got it down. So,
Again, everybody
No,
was
no, here-
again. Shout out to Complex. Because at any moment he could have
Girl,
told
this
us to
girl
put our
first
cameras
got
away.
it,
And it
then
wasn't
I
that
got the
type of
other
party.
one.
So shout out
Okay.
to Complex for letting us
That's
record
the
basically the
original.
entire show.
Still bad.
Still bad.
There's still a man's butt crack. Like
Just a little bit. Just a little crack.
no, I don't want to see it.
We're gonna transition. If y'all saw the
Stop
unfiltered,
showing me that picture.
we're gonna transition from whatever they're talking about to if y'all saw the unfiltered page this weekend. We had stumbled onto some stuff on accident. We originally went out Saturday to see if we can get some Saskatchewan sauce. Fuck McDonald's. Even though there's McDonald's down in the strip district had like over 200 people outside of McDonald's waiting for 60 packs of sauce. When we left out, we're like, fuck it. We're gonna go travel around the city, see what we can do. Shout out to the pretzel shop on the south side. We went over there and grabbed some good pretzel food over there. Then we head over to the north side to go try to buy some Steelers stuff. We couldn't do that. There's no parking. So we was like, fuck it. Let's go get an icy. I hadn't got an icy on the north side in a minute. What we happened to find? The Stanley Cup. The trainers, the scout team, and a couple of the managers from the Penguins decided to go over to Gus and Yayis or Yayas. I've never been able to pronounce it.
Yayas.
Yayas. Thank you. Yeah. But
Huda.
Yeah.
JT Money.
That's the only way I can make that up.
only reference this year for that song.
But yeah, Gus and Yayas, they were over there with the trophy and the ring, which that was the other thing. Like I said, me and James stumbled upon this unfiltered. But we gotta have a hashtag when we just be finding shit on accident. But
Sandal Saturdays, hashtag.
Yeah,
those
Hashtags. Where's what?
yeah, Sandal Saturdays, because this man had. I think he was just mad that he wasn't there, so he had to be like he had to point out the fact that I had the sandals on.
My man's,
no
man's
socks.
toes was crawling over the fucking ends of them sandals.
No
I
socks.
see those shit. So.
I'm just saying now, real men don't wear socks with sandals.
Yeah. It's just reaching over like.
Like I said, real men don't wear socks with sandals.
I wear socks with sandals every day, baby.
No.
Yep.
Gotta have the toes free.
Nah.
Socks.
You got them knuckle toes. You got them hairy knuckle toes.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta. What's the fighting style?
Drunken monkey. No.
Yeah. I gotta get you up on those. I ain't want none of that.
Man.
But yeah, shout out, man. Like I said, it was nice. They let everybody get pictures with the Stanley Cup.
That was really cool.
Also, I could definitely now I got like a low key bucket list. Now in back-to-back years, I've gotten to touch a major trophy. Well, last year I got the U.S. Open trophy, the golf version of it, down at Oakmont. I got to touch that up in Pitt. Now I got the I got Lord Stanley's Cup. So now I'm trying to see what should be next on the list. NBA title, get the Michael Jordan picture.
Go to Chicago and get the Michael Jordan
When's this
statue.
happening? Where's this happening at?
Go to Chicago and get the Michael Jordan statue. Outside of who's that? Carrier Dome? No, that's New Giants. Who is that?
But yeah, like, these trophies, and now I got to start trying to see if I can get pictures of real trophies. So like, we will just have to start doing that.
The trophies go to the Football Hall of Fame.
You think we could do that,
Tons of
Malachi?
trophies.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Can you go there? Can you go to Canton?
Can I go to Canton?
It's only like an hour and
No.
It's
But
like an hour and a half.
Can Malachi leave the state border into Ohio like that?
I'm going to chill in Akron.
Why is-
Akron? Oh, all right. So you wait.
But you wouldn't go to a National Football League.
I told you 3 places I like in Ohio. 3, 4. There's some.
Canton, there's nothing in Canton, Ohio, except for that place.
No.
Akron,
I went there last
Ohio
summer.
State,
Yeah.
rallies, and we're going to let.
Isn't there rallies in like Philly?
There's a rallies a lot of places, not in Pittsburgh.
I'm saying why
I just love how like
I give Ohio some things that I give them credit
Yeah.
for, so let me give them rallies because otherwise we're gonna take one more thing off of this and get for a ride.
Come on, he was giving. Yeah, come on, he's giving something.
2, 3 things. I don't know. Bone Thugs.
Bone Thugs, that's right.
Boom, East 1999.
So people don't come up the other day.
Yeah.
And that's a fucking EP.
Yeah.
Just to, you know, for those.
There's only a couple songs.
8 songs.
Yeah.
And a beat at the end, which
Yeah.
is part of it.
That's for the love. That's for the love of money and all that.
For love money and no cheese.
Yeah. Huh.
Sorry.
You good? You good? Just keep on telling us that you don't love Ohio. You just named off like half a top 10 list of Ohio things you like.
Hey, 4 things.
Ohio does suck. Like LeBron comes from there. Fuck him. The Browns are there.
The Rallies. Bone Thugs.
I'm not mad about that. I'm okay with that. They got a White Castle too.
Oh, Murder Burgers.
Yeah.
New York kid. Don't fuck with
Nah.
Murder Burgers. Oh, that was horrible.
I know one of my boys drove to Ohio one day just
Fuck
for
yeah.
White Castle.
That's
Like,
some
he did the
Harold
whole
and
mission.
Kumar shit.
Definitely not what you want to do.
That's some Harold. Yeah, Harold and Kumar. I love them. I'll eat like 10 of them bitches.
That's how order starts.
Yeah.
We get 24 bursts.
6 drinks.
We get 10 sliders.
I
Some
feel like that, like
4 fries.
I understand, like
Harold and
when you're from a
Kumar.
place and you don't want to eat it anymore. I understand it because like I mean I've never had permanis, but now it's at the point where
You
I'm
never had
I don't like
permanis.
coleslaw. I don't like coleslaw. So
It doesn't taste like
Oh.
coleslaw like that.
y'all always say that,
Bro,
I'm like,
all you gotta do is get a cheesesteak down for mayonnaise with the coleslaw on it. Put some hot sauce on there. Bro, you're good.
I'll say, it's always the reason why I
Fire.
don't do it is I don't
Or
like coleslaw.
capicola. Capicola
It's
is fire too.
Yes, because that's how nasty coleslaw.
But it's
is.
not like
Coleslaw's
it's
like
not.
that, not that wet coleslaw.
Yeah, it's not wet coleslaw. It's dry coleslaw.
Okay, that might be.
It's
It's
like-
like wet
We're
coleslaw.
bringing that in on the way. See, that's not even a wild taste test.
No.
Yeah, it's
just feel-
it's for the Pittsburgh. It's for, this is for the people.
Pittsburgh taste test.
There you go.
Shit.
There you go.
Pittsburgh.
You
No,
got
that's fine. I mean,
kibasi.
like my thing is, it's the same reason I've never eaten.
Pass the kibasi.
Again, it's the same
Yeah.
reason I've never eaten lobster. It's like I have no interest in spending. I don't know where he's going.
That's my. Yeah, I'm Polish as fuck. Pass the kibasi.
Oh.
That's what we say at Christmas and New Year's. Pass the kibasi. To jump, hold the shit. Bratwurst. Yeah, those are nasty. That's German as fuck. German.
I can't believe you never ate a sandwich like that.
Actually, I
that's-
take that back.
That's kind of sad.
No, actually, I've
so
tried
sorry.
one, but it wasn't real, and I don't know why Permani still
What?
lets them do it. Was Permani Brothers in Heinz Field isn't serving real steak because I had a steak.
Oh
sandwich
yeah,
from
that's
Permani.
not steak.
Yeah, and that was terrible too.
That's just bomb. That's called a Wolfie burger where I come from on the south side.
Oh no, I
You don't know what
dude,
the hell that is.
no, because I remember I shot
It's
the dude
good,
out with
though.
a rap jersey because dude gave it to me for free, but it was terrible.
It's like a steak patty.
Yeah, but they sell it as Permani Brothers in the city.
I'll eat that shit. I don't give a fuck.
No, yeah.
And again, I was just like I was saying before. The
That's why you
reason
get the capicola.
I don't like. Oh no, I hate
Capicola.
capicola.
Yeah.
Even worse.
That's fire.
No, that's just bomb.
But
Yeah.
no,
Some
like
hot
the
sauce
whole,
on that
like I said, the whole reason I haven't got it is the same reason like why I haven't like I don't like seafood, but I've never tried lobster because I don't. If I'm gonna spend $15, again, if I'm gonna spend $15, I want to be able to go home and know I'm eating. No, bro, like no, I'm gonna get done before we eat this commercial.
Why?
If I'm gonna pay $15 to eat. I want to eat and know I like what
I'm about
I'm
to scold this dude.
Like I'm not trying to eat nothing new unless it's free.
I'm a fine dining expert, bro. Listen, you ain't never had a crab leg?
Have you been to
No, because I'm not paying for it.
Have
I'm
you
not
been to a
paying.
buffet?
It costs like $20 to get crab in a restaurant. If I spend $20 and I'm not happy, I'm gonna
Oh my God, this dude's never had crab legs.
because I'm not paying $20 and not be happy. I hate seafood. Seafood usually makes me sick. So why would I try something?
Oh, if you're gonna get sick.
No, I hate fish. Anything that's fish oriented makes me sick. I've
You never
thrown
had
up-
lobster. You never had shrimp.
No,
You know?
because there's no reason for me to keep on going through stuff that I've already tried not to eat.
Oh.
Like I said,
Tear the arms off this
again,
shit.
no,
It's
like,
like-
if y'all niggas want to go broke, if y'all niggas want to go broke for
Yeah.
me to try food, that's fine. But I'm not paying my own money to try food that I've already gone through the shit that is called its cousins and don't like it.
What's that? What's his cousin?
Catfish, swordfish, any type of fish.
Oh, see,
like I
you
said,
got- No, yeah. Who the fuck? I don't eat
I'm just
none of that
saying,
shit.
if it's already been in the water, and
I
I
don't
don't
eat no
like it
grilled
enough.
fish. I eat shellfish. That's it.
Yeah, well, like I said, if I want to pay for it, I'll eat anything if I want to pay for it. Just like the shirts, I'll wear anything if it's free. So like,
I'm tripping. You
You're tripping.
nah, like I said, I'm not,
I want to get you a date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Again,
I'm a fine dining expert. I love that shit, bro. Scallops.
I stick to chicken and steak. If I go out to a real restaurant, I stick to chicken and steak. Whatever way I want to make it.
You ain't never.
No, actually, no. I've had shrimp, but it's not. I don't like the texture. It's not bad tasting. It's just
sound like my girlfriend.
Straight up, like
I don't
like
I don't
seafood.
like the texture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't like seafood.
I understand that. That's some other shit.
Like I said, I do not like seafood. Like I said, I've never tried.
We might be able to get over this. That will never be. That's there forever.
Again, if you want to spend $20 and still be hungry, that's on you. If I'm going to spend $20 on food, I'm guaranteeing I'm going to be hungry.
Check this out, bro. What? I went to whenever I went to Hawaii, we went to Nobu, and I got a king crab leg. It was that big, no bullshit. It was just one single crab leg for $95, and it had truffle. What is it called? I don't even know what is truffle. It wasn't butter. It was like literally the mushroom truffle. Yeah, shaved off and then crisped on, and put in the burner. $95 for one crab leg, and that shit was fire. That shit was fire.
Is a certified baller in Pittsburgh. I am not.
I'm broke.
Secondly, if I buy something to eat for $95, that better last me 95 days.
And that shit was bomb as fuck.
Damn.
The memory will last 95 days.
Yeah.
No, you just saw this man. You just see this man's face.
He tell that story 94 more.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell this story when he's 95.
Yeah.
Like,
that shit was bomb
I saw his
as
face.
fuck.
That was a straight up a moment for him in that crap.
Nobu is in Drake songs. That shit's legit.
And Drake also talks about the Cheesecake Factory in that song.
That's true too. But yeah, it's in there. It's in there somewhere. I don't think we did we? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I fucking. No, bro. I was full at the end of it. I was at full by the
I
end.
remember, I'm cheap.
I'm cheap too.
I'm pretty
not.
cheap.
We know that. We know cheap.
I know, I've had remember one of my boys' ex-girlfriends forced me to go to Starbucks with her because I refused to pay for Starbucks. She's like, "You never been to Starbucks?" She had to take me to Starbucks.
Crab leg
And she had to pay for it.
You had that too?
My dinner was like $160.
I was like, yeah, because I told me, it was like, man,
there you go, man. There's that crab leg.
I'm not going to stuff like that. Don't look good.
And that's a steak, sirloin.
And then see, that's the difference. Though. He still had. If I didn't
Lobster,
like that, I still had the steak, which I know I fuck with the steak. So that's if I had.
I don't know, but our bill was $400. And then we went to for the rest of the time.
That's the thing. I do respect one thing. If I'm gonna try it, I need to try it right. I'm not.
Yeah,
I would never ever.
I've
seen the McLobster. I would never get a McLobster. That's just not fair. If I'm like I said, I understand that the shellfish is different. I just never had a chance to try it. But there's no way that I'm going to try to skip line and go why do I got the money to get good shellfish? Let me go to McDonald's. No, if you do that and you say you don't like shellfish, there's a problem.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
I'm you didn't give it any chance. My thing is I've tried fish and I'm just done wasting my cash. So the day I go to somebody's rich house and they have fucking seafood bar,
you eat the shit out of that stuff, man. You line your pockets with plastic bags. Yeah, you take that shit home.
Yeah, that's
you might stink after that, but other than that,
and that's always my thing. Is I can't eat stuff I don't like the smell of. That's why I don't eat chitlins.
I don't think anybody eats chitlins.
That's what it took me a while
to
get
eat
over
chitlins. I know a lot of people that don't like chitlins. A
Really?
lot.
Guys still, my family are over 50.
Yeah, old heads.
For the chitlin generation to weed out.
I tried them once.
You know what the best thing about chitlins is, and I hate chitlins. I don't eat them.
Cabbage.
But whenever a family member does decide to start dating a white person, and then it's the biggest thing in the family to try to get the white person to eat chitlins.
Black people don't even eat chitlins.
No,
right? That's some facts.
I'll never forget when my
pig feet.
When my brother's girlfriend.
Somebody try to get me eat a pig hoof. Eating that shit. Black eyed peas are nasty. I don't fuck with them. I'll eat some greens if they got the ham and whatever else is in there. Yeah, if they got that in there, you gotta have hot sauce with it though. I'll eat mac and cheese, cornbread. What else I'll make?
It's giving up in the ground.
Yeah, man. Right.
Shout out to what he said. The issue with chitlins is There's not one person. You at least try some greens without hot sauce, but I know they
Right.
won't do it. There's not one person in here that's going to tell me they even attempted to eat some chitlins without no hot sauce. And if you can't eat the food without anything on it, it's not supposed to be eaten.
Shit was in there.
Yes.
That's pig
And then you
intestine.
gotta depend on the way the next person cleans it.
Yeah.
Dude, you
That's
gotta-
not even like that. It's just automatically clean it. So good. It's like
Yeah. Did you do it good enough?
Like,
You was-
you tired, like,
You seem like a lazy person. I don't. There's probably shit still in there. That's why it stinks so bad.
It comes in a biohazard container.
Yeah.
Like I always
so they were dumping it in and throwing it away, and they was like, oh, let me up. You know?
Like, that was always my issue when I first it took years for my family to tell me what it was, and I never ate it before that. And then it was like after they told me what it was, like I'm never gonna eat it now.
Yeah.
And then I saw it in Walmart one day. I'm like, what's in this tub? I'm like, wait, this is how y'all get this shit? Why do y'all think this is okay? Walmart doesn't even seem to want to sell this. Y'all make them sell
They
this.
don't. It's like 18. That's it.
All right.
They hope to sell out.
Oh, they sell out because somebody will use
And my mom, they're buying 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it fucks your whole house up for like a week. Like I used to have, like when my mom used to make them, I used to leave at 6 a.m. Like leave at 6 a.m. on my school day off. It'd be cold as shit. Like think about like the day before Christmas, and I got to find a way to go do some shit. And I'm like 15 years old,
I ain't
no
doing
license,
all
no
that.
way to go. No, I would leave. I would set an alarm, wake up at 6, and she start cleaning at 7. Wake up at 6, take a shower, and be out just marching.
And do what?
Walk or
At
catch a
6
bus somewhere.
a.m.
Catch a bus somewhere.
To where? Nothing's even open yet.
Yes.
For a minute.
You understand the problem with living in a black household where they cleaning chitlins?
I remember the first time I smelled chitlins. I walked into my man's crib. I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to be ignorant, you know what I mean? But your house smells like shit. Like, I was like, what is it? Oh, my mom's cleaning chitlins. As I look into the kitchen, she's at the sink pulling shit out of an intestine. Like, ugh. Never again. That was the first, and yeah, to eat.
Like you're getting that ready to say, oh,
I'm gonna fuck this up. Yeah. Like, ooh, I haven't ate that shit since.
Again, I've never even tasted it. Like there's things that like I know that I don't like because I've tasted it. I'm not here for it.
Nope.
I'm just not here for it. Like there's other foods that I've seen on like the History Channel, whatever, Discovery Channel, they go to the wildest foods around the planet that I would try
Anthony
first.
Bourdain or whatever.
Like honest to God, bro. If y'all cleaned it and shit, like I would try like aren't they selling fried
Crickets.
I would try fried cricket if it was like yeah, the word
I would like take a bite.
Cricket.
Yeah.
But like yeah, like I would do that before I eat some chitlins. Like there's just a lot of food that I would try before I eat some chitlins that y'all would consider wilder than that in the hood.
Shitterlings.
Cockroach milk.
No. All right. So he's just bringing up outside of work shit. So I found a meme where it is, and I'm pretty sure it's probably factual too, that it's nutritious. I could give a fuck. Anybody ever comes to me and tries to give me some cockroach milk, I'm beating your ass. And if you want to tell the cops, I'll go to the judge and tell him why I beat your ass.
Shit.
I'm just saying, it's not an option. If you come, this is how I look at it. You come at me with anything that isn't milk, goat milk, because I know goat milk's real. I don't want to drink it, but at least I know it's legitimate. Or that almond milk bullshit, even though it's bullshit to me, those are the only forms of milk I want to hear y'all talking about. That's it. And maybe
Ready for this? So it's tiny crystal proteins, all right, that for this feed for their young. And then
you talking about cockroach milk?
So that's what it is. So just like little tiny particles of protein. And it's like a liquid form.
I'm not doing that.
That's what they make for their baby.
All I know is
James.
you're gonna need a lot
it.
of that calcium after I'm done breaking your bones and beating your ass, and you try to feed me that fucking milk.
I'm not drinking that.
I'm not talking about you specifically, obviously. I'm just talking about anybody dumb enough to come up to me with some cockroach milk. Shit, I would knock a bitch up and drink her breast milk for a week before I do that. Before I do like there's so many things I do before that.
You
I mean, you've heard worse. I ain't even here for this like that.
Breast milk.
Yeah. Like I said, there's so much. Hey, James wanted to bring it up.
I did not like that.
So I don't know. We've been on for hours. So we're gonna be right back on GM Worldwide Radio. This is Unfiltered. We're gonna get back with some more of the sports talk and talk about our fantasy stuff in about a few minutes. But this is Unfiltered, GM Worldwide Radio. We'll be right back.